It's the New York Yankees against the Tampa Bay Rays in the first game of a three-game set from Trop. LeMahieu at first base will lead off, batting second to right fielder Aaron Judge. It's Andrew Benintendi at left, to by your local Tri-State GMC dealers. Peralta in left, Margot in center, and a Rosa.
I got nothing.
Well, the Rays have taken the field. Face that man, Paul. Jeffrey Springs, 26 games, 18 starts, 6-4. So DJ LeMahieu will start it off. The Yankees are 79 and 52. The Rays are opponents hitting 233 against Springs. 169 without an extra base hit. And we are to catch. One away.
Well, the dome, Michael, you never want to take. You take an eye on the ball. You don't ever take your eye off of it, if possible.
Playing in his 700th big league game. And there's a strike from Springs. Series, these two teams will play 6 times in the next 10 games. For Judge, the outfielder's deep.
So time after time in California, Michael, you were out.
Upstairs, Springs 29 years old, 5th big league season. Red Sox Fenway Park on Saturday. He allowed 4 of those runs in the first inning. Particularly in the first inning, and
It's amazing, Michael, when you talk about things like that. Just
the left-hander deals. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Judge.
It was all about high fastballs and off-speed changeups down. Aaron.
As early as Tuesday or Wednesday at the stadium. But one of the reasons is that Springs is one of the 1-1 now. Lined into right center field, throw not nearly in time, so a double for Benintendi.
Back to hitting the way he was in Kansas City earlier in the year.
Now, since coming off the IL, Stanton 3
bats, and I think that's where Stanton is right now.
And they chase Benintendi back to center. Your thunder in the background. The 2-1. 2-2.
And the rain delay here with the dome.
That's right.
This takes away all of our chit chat, huh?
And the pitch. 3-2. And the 3-2 to Stanton. And he works a walk.
Opportunity, who's been in there to get a big hit here with 2 outs. Bad. So if you go up and you see 5, 6, 7 pitches and end up walking
way outside. Well, the Rays have won the 1-0. One and 2. Almost on an inning-by-inning basis. His girlfriend is due to give birth. The 1-2. Did he go?
Well, you look what Springs does. It's fastballs up or out of the strike.
And the 2-2. Strike 3. Done. A hit. 2 men left. And the Rays coming to bat. And brought to you by TikTok. TikTok taught me. Yandy Diaz at third leads off. Manuel Mark are your local Tri-State GMC dealers. Benintendi in left, Hicks in center, and Judge.
His last start giving up nothing and a no decision. Is he changing?
Numbers in 8 games, 2-2, 3.19. Paul, let's have a look at the scouting report.
Wait.
So Diaz leads off. He gets on base a lot. 395 on base percentage, but glove of Donaldson. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's check out the Rays defense, brought to you by. And a bunt. It is a good bunt. It's going to be a base hit. Denned it on the artificial turf, Paul, and picked up a single.
Yeah, this isn't that way back in the day, huh?
Your kick was much better, Paul.
Michael, I don't know. You kicking the baseball? That's would have had the guy. That's right. Couldn't cut it. Wasn't much on it.
Swing. Yankees have taken 8 of the 13 games. Popped up. Boy, the gods are bowling, I'll tell you that. Still, and since that tough loss, the Rays are 10-3. The last time the Yankees saw the Rays was back on the IL. He has right triceps contusion. They expect him to play 1-2.
Bug also, you talked about McClanahan Zunino, who was a big part of their power game with that wrist. So they've had their share of injuries.
A slew of injuries in the bullpen. So many of their pitchers are down. Off first. Serve the other way. Long run for Benintendi, taking an extra base hit away as Margot heads back to first.
Yeah, Herman going towards the line as a lefty kind of makes it a little bit easier to. You look at those numbers, and every once in a while you make a trade that really works out. Ramirez, a good find for the Rays.
Grounded shortly and off the glove throw. Not in time. So a single.
Had that hand, but then knowing that Margot is going to go, it looks like this might have got off the thumb bone of good job by IKF to get the ball in there and make this close.
Rosarena takes in 16 for 36 last 9 games, 444. See a lot of the players wearing yellow batting glove. MLB players and umpires are wearing that for all games. 1-1. Grounded to short, and that'll do it. Second. Hi everybody, I'm Michael Kay. Welcome to Yankees Baseball. We'll be joined at game time by Paul O'Neill. It means that these 3 games are very important. Let's say the Rays sweep these 3 games, push the Rays further away. Some positive things that you should think of. The Yankees have an easy schedule to make up this deficit. They've made a lot so far, so we'll keep an eye on this weekend. It's a big game. Going for the Yankees, it's going to be Domingo Germán. He had 1 bad.
Children's Cancer Awareness Day. Back inside Tropicana Field, we're wearing our pins as well. A little bit about a pair of slugging outfielders. And before we do, want to wish a happy build. That pales in comparison to Aaron Judge with his 51 big flies.
Absolutely.
63 this year, but he had 22 runs batted in this month. You know who was better than that?